Can you hear me now? Welcome back to the channel, my 37 subscribers. Thank you very much for your subscription. I really appreciate it. To anybody else who comes across this video, welcome. So today I am continuing to run in my engine. The rules on running in an engine, if you buy a new bike, are to ease it in. I'll put the manufacturer's specs up right now. And what that basically says is if you keep to those guidelines, I think it's 70% for the first 3 hours or whatever it was there, basically your engine should last longer, your piston should last longer, etc. It shouldn't really go bang, and best thing to do really would be to probably stick to that if you're doing a new piston swap as well. I know a lot of people will question that kind of things, but I'll take a manufacturer's guess over Jerry from down the road, you know? They made it, they know how it works. So yeah, different people experience different things, obviously, but I don't like the idea of things going bang just because I couldn't be bothered to follow some sort of guideline, you know, and it's easy enough. You just unrag the balls off it for the first couple of rides. But I sort of had a bit of a ride before this, and I've just knocked you on as I'm coming through these roads, because in the distance there you can see Pen y Fan, or Pen y Fan as my English colleagues call it. That's the highest point. It looks wicked. It looks very moody at the minute because of the grey clouds, so I hope it doesn't rain on me. But yeah, we're gonna take it up, get a few more revs out of it and ease her in, ease her in. Obviously the brakes as well need running in, and other things when you're running a bike in. So if you buy a new bike, you got to brake it in slowly, gently, as according to the manufacturer's guidelines. You set up your brakes and your clutch levers to the way you prefer to ride them. You know, there's no point getting them so they're perfect when you're sitting down, but then when you're standing up, you know, you got to stretch to get them, or you hurt your wrists trying to stick with it. So get them to like a happy medium in both positions, and just have a bit of trial and error with them. Other things that your brakes, as I've mentioned, you've got to run your bed your brakes in. You know, you can't go out there and just anchor them on. Oh, look at the sheep, man, they do my head in around here. You're not going to get a good bite out of them. You got to get the heat into the brakes, the discs and the pads, and the fluids have got to get used to it. You know, you got to just ease it in. Look at that bell end, like. Nice, man. Wow, absolutely incredible. So look at that, blind into a blind right. Oh, how lucky are you? How lucky are you, mate? Here we go, we got cows on the road. Coos. And we've also got rain on the way. So this better be a brief shower. And the other thing with this road as well is sheep everywhere. Oh Megan, it's raining, sorry, I'm going to get soaked. Oh, I'm going to get soaking wet. Oh, this ain't going to be fun. Might be fun for you watching though, you little buggers. I can feel the rain stinging my knees because I'm not wearing anything. Oh my god, and the rain's whacking my face. No, sorry. So let's get back to the bike anyway. So yeah, your brakes, bed your brakes in. don't get out there, hammer it on and just expect your brakes to stop. You got to wear them in, same as you would with a car, van, anything, you know. And also, after a couple of hours riding, check your spokes. Make sure your spoke tension is good. You haven't got anything that's mega loose. That's an easy thing to do. The reason why I buy new bikes these days is because I got bitten with my first bike, my first Enduro. I had to do so much to it. I could have, you know, rode it the way it was and everything like that, but you know, when there's little things bothering you, it's good to get them sorted so that you're not worrying when you're out. I did, on my first decent ride out on the Enduro, have to push it for over an hour through the mountains, so that was fun. Man, this bike tracks so lovely on the road. So nice. So nice. Yeah, that was the beginning of it. The tyres then, they weren't legal for road use either, so there was like a motocross tyre on it and not a road legal Enduro tyre, so I had to change those both over. So that was 2 new inner tubes, which ain't cheap, 2 new tyres, which ain't cheap, and then the speedometer wasn't working, so I had to fix that, so it was a little bit more money again. Then the battery was knackered, which is why I had to push it home, more money again. Then what was the other thing? The brake pads, the rear brake pads were gone. There was nothing on them. There was parts where they were down to the actual metal of the pad, so changed those, which means I bled the brake caliper, the brake fluid. So because I didn't like the idea of that, I bought new front pads and bled the front as well, so they were all good to go, and oh my god, it made a hell of a difference. And then what else? Oh yeah, obviously oil and filter, because I didn't trust anything. And the light switches, it was pretty much only full beam, so I had to whack on, I had to pull the switch apart, get some WD-40 in there and work it until it sort of cleared out all the crap that was in there, and I got that working, so then that was fine. And thankfully, like I said, they weren't massive dramas, but they were little things that were, you know, really annoying, so it kind of makes you question how looked after the bike was. I loved the bike, it was fun, like, and thankfully it didn't blow up when I had it, so yeah, it was alright. But from there I thought, right, I'm never buying a used Enduro bike again, because you don't know what people have done with them. And yeah, I have bought the Yamaha before this, and now I got this bad boy. Trying to find a turn off where you go up and over the mountain, but I think I passed it. Haha, I haven't passed it. Yeah, boy! So yeah, pretty much as I was saying then, it's not something that I like to do, is to buy an old bike anymore. I gotta buy a new one because it just makes so much more sense. You know, you budget yourself and then you end up spending more then because somebody else hasn't looked after the bike, which is really, really annoying. So when I get it, you know, I get they're used for like a hard riding and everything else, but the least you could do is sort of, before you sell it on, make it so that the next person doesn't have to spend on it. And, you know, just hold to your price then, you know. And in the same breath, if you've got a budget, just budget a bit more, because you're going to end up spending regardless. And it's quite annoying, to be fair. So yeah, the WRF I had, that was brand spankers, and now this. So this is my second brand new bike, and this is the fuel injected 2-stroke, which is absolutely mental. I can't get over the difference in it. I love it. I really like it, you know. We're gonna go left up here now. So nice to ride this bike. Oh, she likes to sing. Oh, it's quick like. Oh, big cows though. Come on, big cow. It's fast, like. It's so fast. It's so fast. We got battery life, boys. So that means all this shit I've been talking is still on ya. Rightio then, so I'm going to call it a day there, I think. It's the sun's going away now and the temperature's cooling a bit, so I think I've enjoyed a little bit of a run on this. Hopefully I've got some content for you. If not, I'll have another ride. But yeah, I think I'll call it a day there. I'm hoping the next time you see me on this bike, yeah, I'm hoping next time you see me on this bike I'll be on some off-road. But if not, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.